Hey all my Breebies out there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree and I'm a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Nevada, Las Vegas to be exact. And today's video is going to be day 2 of the 5 days of face, where today I'm going to show you not only how to pick out your foundations, but also how to apply them and how to have a flawless finish when it comes to foundation. And I'll show you guys on my full face this time instead of like last time with the eyeshadow where I did the do's and the don'ts. First, with foundation, you want to figure out what your skin type is. And the reason being is because in order to do the next steps, you're going to need to know if you're oily, you're going to need to know if you're dry, you're going to need to know if you're combination skin, any of that. So just like with hair, you have to research the different curl patterns that you have when you're natural. You also need to research the type of skin that you have. I have dry skin to combination skin. You can have a conjunction of both. It just depends on the person. So I have combination or dry to combination skin, where everything on my face is dry except for my nose and my up in here, but more my nose than anything. So that will lead on into the next point that I wanted to make sure you guys know is choosing a cleanser. When you choose a cleanser, you want to make sure the cleanser goes with your skin type, because you do have to cleanse your face before you put any kind of products on your face for foundation. Okay, so I cleanse my face before, or my client's face before any kind of application with wipes. And the wipes that I usually use are right here. These are the Neutrogena makeup wipes. I mean, I've seen people use the micellar. I've seen people use baby wipes. Sometimes I use baby wipes, but to each his own. Everybody is different. And if you have sensitive skin, you need to know that so that you can purchase the sensitive skin products. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse my face. That's the first thing that you're going to do. So when you're applying your foundation, you want to cleanse your face with the wipe. You want to go in circular motions, nothing too hard. The next thing that you want to do is moisturize your skin. Okay, so the moisturizer that you're going to use, like I said, is going to be in conjunction with whatever the type of skin that you have. Okay, so for me, the one is my holy grail, the one that I use for moisturizer. I get a lot of questions on this. Is I use two things. One is coconut oil or olive oil, and you can find information on that in my cleansing routine when I cleanse my face. That's what I use as my night moisturizer because I have dry skin. In the day before I do an application of makeup, I do use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion in the very dry to dry combination skin formula. So this is it here. This is just the travel size, and I've already taken off the top there. And you just want to rub this into your skin. Now, if you are working on somebody else, you do not want to use your fingers. You do want to use a brush. Even if you have oily skin, I hear this a lot. Well, Bree, if I have oily skin, that means I don't want to use moisturizer, right? That is incorrect. You still want to moisturize the skin so that it can give you a clean surface, and it will keep those your face from producing the oils that it knows to produce, because it basically recognizes that there's already some moisture in the skin. Usually when your skin is oily, that means that your glands are noticing that you don't have enough oil to soak up into the skin and give it the proper healthy looking glow that it needs. Okay, now I want to change gears just a little bit, and I want to show you guys the don'ts of picking out foundation. Okay, so when you're in a store and you're just confused, you don't really know where to turn, what to do, because it's your first time buying makeup or any of that, you definitely want to, take a deep breath and breathe. Find either someone in the store that can help you, that is able to have a tester open with their product, or find a store that has the drugstore brands open for a tester. Okay, there are some that are like that, like some beauty supplies have it where certain products they have where you can test it and put it onto your skin and things of that sort. Okay, they also have a mirror sitting there so you can look into the mirror and see what you're gonna put where, if that makes any kind of sense. So when you're testing it, you definitely do not want to try to look for a foundation and test it over here on your neck or over here on your cheek. I just don't think that it's feasible to do it on your neck, because your neck could be a different color than your face, and your face could be a different color than your neck. those two don't work, okay? The other thing is I don't like on the cheek because it's hard for you to see if they are applying it. So sometimes when they're applying it to your skin, they're back here or they're over here, and it's hard for you to see or even remember what's there. However, I test or I color match my foundation here on my chest. That way it has the connection between my chest and my face, and it's easier for me to see because it's straight in front of me, okay? So I'm gonna test out 3 foundations here and kind of show you. The first one I'm going to test out is the Fit Me Golden Caramel in the number 332. Okay, so that's Golden Caramel. The next one I'm going to test out is going to be Coconut in a number 355 in the Fit Me foundation. This is a drugstore foundation. It can be found at most counters, most drugstore counters. Alrighty, and the last one I'm going to test is Mocha in the color 360. Also a Fit Me foundation. Okay. So those are the 3 foundations. Right off the bat, you notice that this one is too light. This one is dead on and blends. And this one is way too dark. This is going to oxidize into my skin, turning it an orangish, reddish color, and you definitely don't want that. This is going to be too ashy on your skin, and you're going to have a ghostly feel and caked face. Trust me. Unless you want to look like a geisha every day, I suggest you pick this one in the middle, which would be Coconut, if you are the same color as myself. Now you're like, okay, I got my foundation, Brie. I know how to match now. That's cool and all. But you don't want to take that foundation and put it directly on your face. The next due of foundation is going to be primer. You want to choose a primer that goes along with the skin, just like you would a moisturizer, just like you would a cleanser. Usually you want to pick one that is going to give you some nutrients as well, making your face an even base to begin your application. So you also want to make sure it protects you from things like the sun. You want to make sure that it does not have a transfer. It doesn't make the makeup transfer onto someone's clothes or any of that, okay? That's pretty much what primer is for, to make the face not budge as much as possible, okay? So I usually use the Too Faced Proactive Nourishing Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This has coconut water, probiotic based ingredient, and skin revivers. This is what it looks like. So again, I put it on my fingers, rub it together, and put it on my face. Once I know that that has been spread evenly on my face, now I know that it is time for me to be able to apply my foundation. This is what you call coating the skin and taking care of your skin and using the proper skincare in order to make sure that your face does not break out from makeup. Okay, not only that, but like I said, to make sure you protect from the sun and the different pollutants and things that are in the environment. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and use Coconut because I figured out that coconut is my color. And I'm going to use a buffing brush. Buffing. Or some use a foundation brush, or some use a sponge. It's really up to you and your liking, but I prefer a buffing brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit of foundation on there. Just a little. Dab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots on my face. This is a bigger brush. Now, if you have oily skin or dry skin, like I do, you want to dapple into the skin. Okay, so you want to dapple the product into the skin first. That way, you can make sure that it's evenly spread across the face, and also that there are no streaks from the brush. And then once you do so, now you want to work the product into the face. This will save you product, as well as it gives the foundation a chance to work into the skin. Buff into the skin. That's why I use a buffing brush to apply my foundation and not a foundation brush. But like I said, to each his own. This is just my method of doing it. No rules in makeup. Everybody has different techniques, just like hair. Okay, so now we've selected our foundation. We placed our foundation on. Now, this is where my oily skin people come into play. Now you feel like, okay, I'm done. It's time to go outside. When you have oily skin, you want to make sure you bake your face or set your face at least with a powder that is the same color as your face, okay? Highlighting and contour has come into a play and it has affected the whole makeup game. So right now we're not focusing on highlighting and contouring though. We're focusing just simply on foundation and an everyday look without any highlighting or contouring, okay? So you can either set your face with a loose powder or you can set your face with a compact powder. I prefer to do a compact powder. And the one that I usually do for everyday use, so my everyday holy grail powder is this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. It is a cool tone, and I will tell you as well why I use the cool tone instead of a warm tone, even though my skin is a warm tone, okay? And the color in this is Coke. Okay, so the reason why I use the cool tone is because the Maybelline Fit Me, the coconut, the 355, is a little bit warm on my skin, just a little bit, not nothing over the top. It blends very well. But now when I want to set my face, I want to make sure that I use a cool tone to kind of cancel down any places that are just way too red, okay? So I'm going to go in with a kabuki brush, dip into my product, and then just set my skin. You want to definitely do this into, like I said, buffing motions or circular motions to set that foundation in. The way that you make sure that the setting of the face worked for transfer purposes is you can take your hand after your makeup application, press into the skin, and as you can see, there's no makeup on my hand. So that's how I know that I have set my skin enough, okay? So the next step that I would do for my personal liking, I spray my skin with the Prep and Prime by MAC, which is the Fix Plus. Now, a mist to refresh the skin, okay? It can be used as a finishing spray. However, it is not your best choice. The best choice is a different brand, and I will show you that next. So you want to spray your face, holding it from you just a little bit, if you guys can see, holding it away from your face. Okay, so you've hydrated the face back. Now, this is how you can fix too chalky powder products by refreshing the face. When you set your face, you want to use a all-nighter spray. Inglot has a good one. The one that I really love, my top 5 of all of them, is definitely the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, and I will show you that. I only have the travel size bottle here at the house. The other one's at the shop. This one is my Holy Grail Long Lasting. You definitely want to pick something that has long lasting on it. It will also help to set your face. Make sure that it doesn't budge. Basically setting everything into the skin with this spray. Put on your lip gloss, lipstick, whatever. Today's lip gloss is going to be my Lip Legend lip gloss. This one is Maya, and I did a whole video review on these products. I love it. I'm gonna order some more. She's got some fall matte lipsticks out already, guys, so go check it out at liplegend.com. Now my foundation's ready and I can go out the door, okay? But you see how I chose the correct color. I made sure that nothing oxidized on my skin. I made sure nothing was too ashy or too light. And I also made sure that I set it in. Now I should be good to go for 24 hours. Okay? Alrighty, so that concludes this video. I hope that you were able to learn something from this. If you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure that you like with the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and until next time, guys, stay beautiful, stay confident, let no one else tell you any different. All right, bye.